Do you find it hard to open up to people?
That's a good question. Yes and no. I think it depends on the person as well who I'm trying to open up to. In terms of friendship, no, no. I feel that I'm able to portray myself and talk to people normally and just be who I am.
Yeah.
But when it comes to stuff like relationships and love and that, it's much it's much harder. I don't really open up in that sense.
Yeah.
I feel I kind of keep a barrier up. That's just me. But it takes a while for me to.
Yeah.
Next question. What scares you the most?
It will be. I know it sounds really, really cringy, but like not finding someone. Like, you know, you have friendships and family and all that, but it's different when like you have to leave all that behind when you're like you grow up and you move out or whatever, and then you're kind of like by yourself. It's kind of kind of bad, like. That would be it. How often do you self-reflect?
Self-reflect.
These are really tough questions. Self-reflect. I do that every night. I'd say every night. Around that time, you can't sleep. You know, you just think about how your life is going and what the future holds for you. Yeah, it's kind of. I think it's a nice moment for me. I'm just looking back, reflecting, looking what I could fix. There's some bad parts. You look at like the regrets. You've had things you could have done but you didn't do. Things you could have said that you didn't say. So, yeah, I tend to do that. I tend to do that really often.
Kind of just being alone and not knowing like someone to come home to or whatever.
Right.
Yeah. I'd be the same, but in a sense that if I post a picture and I'm like, well, should I take it down because blah blah blah. Like I sit down, I'm like, no, Nadia, don't do that. Like you need to kind of or like realize that like no one really cares about it. That would be quite often. But yeah, no, I think self-reflection is like a really, really good thing. It's a good journey to like self-love and confidence and all this. But
Very nice.
Who inspires you?
All cheesy questions. I don't know really. If I was to be like really, really cheesy, it would be my sister. Because she's been through an awful lot, like, again, touchy subject. But yeah, she's like the type of person that she wants something, she'll go get it.
Right.
She will let nothing sit in her way, like, she'll literally fight her way to what she wants, like. A very determined person. But like, again, like, there's 8 years between us, so she would have been the first person I'd look up to. Yeah, no, she would be 100%.
Again, really cheesy. Mine would definitely be my dad. That's the first person that comes to mind, because he tries a lot for the family. You know, just the way I've been brought up. He always taught me a lot of lessons. How to be a good person in general. He always had a reference. Did you watch Lion King?
One of my favourite films.
Yeah, same. Like I watched that as a kid a lot. He used to always talk about circle of life, and that just reminded me of that stuff. And that everyone has a turn, you know. So do your part and do it properly.
It's a good motto to live by.
Yeah. So.
Do you feel connected to your background?
Yeah, it's like background as in culture and stuff like that. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I do. My parents are both Nigerian. There's a lot of that influence in the house from the way I've been brought up ever since. So I think that's the most for other Nigerian people. But yeah, as well as that, I've been seeing a lot of like Nigerian producers, a lot of Nigerian artists rising up. Nigerian music, Nigerian culture just being, you know, publicized more, and that makes me more comfortable. More noticed, and like, yeah, that's cool. I'm proud to be Nigerian, you know.
I am half Chinese, so I am and I amn't. Like, I'm born in Ireland, so I'm like, I'd say I'm Irish. But no, my dad left when I was really young, so I feel like I missed out on my Chinese part of me. So that's like a yes or no answer to that. I've never been to like Hong Kong or anything. I know like my sister-in-law has been, like she's experienced it all, and she's not happy with it. She wouldn't tell people she's Chinese.
Really?
I'm very proud of it. Like, I love telling people that, like, oh yeah, no, my dad's from Hong Kong. Like,
would you like to go?
I would love to go. It's on my bucket list.
It's nice.
Yeah, I'd love to.
It's nice. Okay. It's nice.
Yeah, I'd love to.
It's nice. Okay. Next question. Do you ever need to disconnect from society?
Not really, no. I love being around people. I feel safer around people.
Right.
Especially people I can talk to. I feel like if I'm by myself, I kind of get in on myself too much, and then I just get myself in a really, really bad mood. Like, no.
No.
I love having people around me.
Society, cool. I'm kind of introverted in nature. That means I'm both an introvert and an extrovert. So it's confusing.
Yeah.
It's really confusing. Because other times I want to be around people, other times I just want to be alone. And some people don't understand that. It kind of comes off as maybe being rude. But I'd say sometimes I do. Obviously, there's 50% of me wants to be by myself and conserved. You know, so yeah. I think it's needed sometimes for me anyway.
Yeah.
I think it's needed. Just to be by yourself, just to think by yourself, and yeah, that's it. What do you love most about yourself?
I would actually say my personality. I feel like I've come out of my shell a lot over the past like 2 years.
Right.
So I feel like it's something that I've conquered, and I'm like, I'm proud. Like, I feel like I'm a really bubbly person. I'm easy to get along with. If I do say myself.
Yeah.
But yeah,
oh yeah,
that
definitely. Something I love about myself. I think it's the ability to be like a good listener. Everyone has always told me that.
Yeah.
I when it comes down to listening to people's problems or whatever is going on in their life, I'm really attentive to that. That's what people tell me anyway. So I just like to pay attention to detail and to people and how they're feeling and facial expressions, and that I do less talking than I do less talking than I do listening. Just seeing if I get that phrase right. Yeah, so that's...
Would you rather be miserable with financial security or be broke and happy?
It's nice to have money.
Can't complain, like.
Yeah, but I'd say being happy, because that's what's most important. That's what being happy is like. It sort of eases the soul, you know.
Yeah. You're content.
You're content. That's the word I was looking for. You're content. So, but I feel like being miserable and having money, even with the amount of things you can buy,
it's not gonna change.
It's not gonna change. You're still miserable. So, yeah, definitely happiness. And I feel if you're happy and you're happy doing what you do, money doesn't matter as much, and being happy with what you do can lead to you even gaining, money financially. So.
Yeah, no, I'd have the exact same answer. What's the worst thing you've ever done?
Worst thing I've ever done. Worst thing I've ever done. Okay, yeah, funny story. I think it's pretty shitty that I did this, but it was this summer in Barcelona, night out. I was drunk, off my head. This wasn't even at the party. This was on the way to it, and we're getting on the metro and that, and you know the way you can put in your ticket and then pass the gate and everything. Yeah. This guy put in his ticket, and I just ran past the gate. It was his only ticket. I ran past the gate, looked at him like I didn't give a fuck, and he was like screaming in Spanish. I didn't really care.
Mean.
I hate myself when I'm drunk. I'm a totally different person. So yeah, I did that, and yeah, didn't faze me then, but then when I was sober, I was like, what did I do? Yeah.
Oh no.
Like, I had glimpses of it, but then a friend told me what I did. I was like, well, can't believe I did that. Yeah.
The most recent was actually, I was in on holidays, like it was literally like last week. I was out in a bar and someone offered to buy me a drink.
Right.
And I was like, oh yeah, no problem. Like, I was already like drinking and I was like feeling it and all, and I was like, yeah, that's fine. Like, and he was like, okay, so buy you a drink. Like, and he wanted to sit with me. I was out with my sister, like, and he wanted to sit with me. And I was like, yeah, okay, that's fine. So he went and bought me 2 drinks actually, like, set them down in front of me. Went to the bathroom and I just walked off. I just walked, like, left with the drinks, like, just walked off.
Whoa.
I felt really mean, but like I couldn't get myself in that situation.
Right.
Like, I was in a foreign country and I was like, you know, I just want the drink. So I just left. Yeah, no, I feel really bad about it. But you know.
I feel a lot of people have done that though. Yeah,
exactly.
So it's not that bad. It's not that bad.
Oh God.
Right. How do you deal with discrimination?
Ooh. Luckily, I've never been in that situation where stuff like that has happened.
Right.
I know friends it has happened to,
Right.
but I don't really have a comment on that. I know, like, I can't really speak on it because I've never dealt with it. But yeah, that's a hard question.
Right.
Hard question.
Right. For me, I just brush it off.
Yeah.
I just try to brush it off. Like,
Best thing you can
yeah,
do,
there's
really.
shit people for discriminating, but it is what it is at this moment. I know that sounds horrible, but it is what it is. It's improving.
Oh yeah.
It's improving, but until it fully improves, I'm gonna have to deal with it. I remember this one time I was cycling, and I was in the footpath for a second, and there's someone in front of me, and I said, "Could you, like, please excuse me?" Like, I said in a polite way, didn't say it arrogantly or anything. And he was an old man, and he started shouting racial slurs at me and all this. I just rode off. That was like the first time, like, that word has ever been said to me, and I was like, wow, like, this shit's real. I know.
It's horrible, like,
Yeah.
think of it, and I don't know.
Yeah, it's not great, but hopefully there will be a day where it's less, you know, or no longer.
Yeah. Describe your first kiss.
Oh wow, awesome, awesome. Right, so, right, let me paint a background.
Full shebang.
So, I was like 14. I was like, I had a girlfriend at the time, and it was with a couple of mates as well. So we went to the cinema and.
Oh, of course.
To the cinema. Obviously, we're 14. You know.
It's a place to be.
It's a place to be. So I think the I don't know. I can't remember the movie anyway. But we're in it. It was a good movie, but my mind wasn't there. If you know what I mean. I was like, today is the day. If you feel me. I was like, today is the day. We already texted about this.
God.
We said we were gonna do this today.
It was all planned out.
It's all planned out. So before the cinema, she did the same. She bought a lot of snacks and sweets and chewing gum. So yeah, and then it came to a part. I was nervous. You know when your heart's beating like that?
Yeah.
I was nervous, but then I just turned over, and she was looking at me already. I was like, okay. We went in and did it.
That's it. Like,
it took like maybe 10 seconds, and then it was over with. I was like, this shit is overrated.
Yeah.
Like, this shit is really overrated.
That's a proper love story.
Not romantic at all.
God.
Not gonna lie, we did it a few times after that. Alright, your turn.
Thing.
Yeah, I know.
I was 15. Literally just turned 15. There was this guy that I like really liked. obviously, we were only texting, like, we weren't, like, official or whatever. He came over to my house in, like, the most innocent way possible.
Right.
But anyway, he actually came with his friend, so it was the three of us, and it was really awkward, like, really, really awkward. Anyway, day went on, and he needed to walk home. So I was like, okay, I'll walk you halfway. So I walked him halfway with his friend, and he literally told his friend to walk, like, in front of us.
Right.
I was like,
Oh. You knew what was
So,
going down.
And it was dark.
Right.
And it was raining.
Oh,
you know, I just wanted to go
romantic
home.
vibes.
Yeah. I had makeup dripping at my face.
Oh, wow,
you know,
okay.
like I just wanted to leave. But yeah, he told his friend to walk ahead, and we were sat at the corner, and like friend was kind of waiting around because he was taking too long, and you know what just happened. But it was like really awkward. It was horrible. I actually hated it. But you know it was happy because I really liked it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was my first kiss.
That was
In the
it.
rain.
In the
In
rain.
the corner in the dark.
Sounds hella romantic.
It does, doesn't it? Like mascara all down here,
Yeah.
like.
That sounds hella romantic.
Yeah. Oh. Don't want to talk about that.
Yeah, that's that one. What was something you had to learn the hard way?
That's a very hard question. Not everybody's gonna be in your life forever. You're gonna have like friends doing bad things behind your back. You're gonna have family members walking out or family members leaving. Just not a nice experience. Yeah, the friends one, like, it's just, I've come to realise that, like, you can't trust everyone. You can't depend on everyone. Yeah.
That's
really
deep.
more to say on that. Yeah.
Mine's kind of related to that. In that, mine's more like we're not all gonna be here forever. You know what I mean? I learned that the hard way. When my grandma died, that was a year or two ago. It was heartbreaking. It really was.
Yeah.
I was like, this stuff is real, you know. And then it was a hard moment for my family, especially my mom. Seeing my mom cry really got me, you know. Another one was I think it was before that. I was like 9 years old. I was so confused. My uncle died. I was so confused though. It was he died because of cancer. It was heartbreaking, but I didn't know what it meant that time. You know, I'm still there playing PlayStation. You know, but then it's just a thing that will happen. And it's inevitable, and
It's not nice to
it's not nice to think about. Yeah, but it is what it is.
Demonstrate your best party trick.
Alright. Party trick. What do you mean?
I don't even
party
think I
trick?
have one.
I don't think I have a party trick. I just dance. And do
Same, yeah.
I just dance and do.
I'm not really the centre of attention at parties, so like.
Yeah. I don't know what you mean by party trick.
Like hidden talent.
Hidden talents. None.
I've literally none.
None.
Can you guys do that?
Can you? Oh, the Dilly Alley challenge? Oh, wow. In France. It took me a while. I won't lie. It took me like 2
I still don't
days.
think you could do it. Oh, you can't. See, my hands are really small, so I can't.
It's not over your eye.
Exactly.
But
I can't.
but at least you have the positioning, right?
Yeah. See.
I start doing it in different ways like this.
See, that's not the right way.
I know. So.
Okay,
Yeah,
well that's something.
definitely. Yeah. Alright, cool. Last question. Got it. What are 3 important aspects of a healthy relationship?
Relationship, like boyfriend and girlfriend relationship, or friendship relationship?
Take it as you will. Anyone.
Okay. Kind of related to both then. Trust. 100% trust. Someone that you can depend on.
Cool.
In a way that like. Okay, that's kind of trust as well.
Yeah.
That's a hard one. I don't know. I think trust really is everything.
Yeah.
Someone that you can relate to, like that you get on with.
Right. Yeah.
There's nothing worse than trying to force a relationship with somebody that you just don't get on with, like. Love.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one.
Have to have like mutual feelings for each other, obviously, like.
Yeah, mine will be trust as well. I think trust is the number one.
Oh yeah.
If you don't trust each other, it won't last at all.
It covers everything.
It's super important. Another one I think is a bond. You know, you have to have that sort of. Connection. I think it has to be, the connection has to be at a point where you both feel the same for each other. Not one feels more or more feels less. You know, that's a healthy relationship. Where you can talk to each other about anything would be the third one, and keeping. I think trust is one. Is that?
Yeah.
You can
feel comfortable around each other.
Exactly, that's one thing. Yeah. Feel comfortable
to talk about anything.
Yeah, about anything, and be sure that other person doesn't judge you.
Yeah.
And just know that they don't judge you about it. So that's true. Yeah.